Owen, tell me something.
Truman, the off season is truly here.
Dahm, that's true. Ooh. What? Whoa.
You're gonna have to restart.
Welcome everybody back to another episode.
It's not even 2:34. It's like
That's
2:36.
true. Is it?
Pretty sure.
You gonna make me check?
Yes.
Don't worry, I've got it up right here. Welcome everyone back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host of the most Truman Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined by the bomb.
Bang, I guess.
Owen Dahm.
Sorry. Let me do that. Bet. What the? Bang.
For the audio viewers at home, there was a glitch in the PowerPoint on here. Is it? Yeah, you know what? You might be right. It might be episode 237. Hold on. It is episode 237.
I'm so knowledgeable.
Wow. Oh, you know why? It's because I haven't updated the PowerPoint since the post Super Bowl episode. So we've had 2 episodes in between that. Because normally I just move the PowerPoint up by 1, but we haven't been using the PowerPoint the last 3 episodes. So
there you go.
Welcome to Dahm. That's true. Number 237, everybody. We have got a great show for you. We are going to be recapping a bunch of the Chiefs news. We've got free agent signings. We've got trades. We've got people going elsewhere. We're losing some of our best. It hurts. We're going to have to say goodbye to some sounds on the soundboard.
What is that?
Christian Watson, even. Unless Mike Pence has the courage to do what's right and sign Justin Watson. Or
Justin Watson's already been signed.
Sign Christian Watson.
Oh, Christian
Watson.
Brett Veach?
One more time. No, that's an old joke.
That's right.
Sorry, hold on. Owen, while I'm grabbing my phone that I just knocked down,
yes.
Thank the Patreon members.
Shout out to all our Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/open disaster. Shout out to Joe, Aaron, Dylan, Skylar, Ozzy, and Meltbox Kansas City.
Yes. So we're going to talk Chiefs free agent signing and news. We're going to talk the NFL also.
I believe now open in the Iron District, by the way.
No, opened this next weekend.
Next weekend?
If you're listening on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure they open on Friday.
Cool.
So, open pretty much by the time you listen to this.
Opening extremely soon.
Yeah. So we're talking NFL news, and then we're going to do top 5 funny mascots you would give to a minor league baseball team.
Yep.
So, also, if you're watching here on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and you're commenting what your minor league baseball team mascot would be.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's start with, I would say, the biggest news, right? This is probably the biggest of them all. The Joe Thuney trade was the first.
Yeah, kind of crazy. I wasn't
kind of the first
expecting it.
domino of the Chiefs offseason to fall.
Kind of crazy.
Super crazy. Chiefs traded away Joe Thuney. I believe they got back a 2026 fourth rounder.
I think it was 3rd.
No, I think it was 4th.
No, it wouldn't be that terrible.
Yes, it was that terrible.
I'm pretty sure it's a 3rd, dude.
No, the fact that he called it terrible. No, I'm guarantee it's not a.
Joe Thuney trade. Dang, it is a 2026 4th round pick.
That's what I'm saying. I fucking traded it. I was like, what? I remember seeing it. I was like, that's weird. The answer, I think, being that allows you to. The biggest thing for me is that I think it allows you to sign Trey Smith. I think you could either keep Joe Thuney or Trey Smith, and I would rather keep Trey Smith.
Yeah, and they went in for Trey Smith.
They've franchise tagged Trey Smith. We didn't put this on any of the slides. We franchise tagged Trey Smith. Trey Smith today signed the franchise tag tender.
Yes.
So
he signed it?
Yes.
Oh, good.
So that's good. Avoid that,
sitting out drama and stuff.
Yeah. He won't be in a suite at week 1 of the.
No.
I can't believe we won the Super Bowl that season. That Chris Jones sat in a suite for week 1 of the NFL season.
And Travis Kelce was hurt.
And that Chris Jones re-signed after that.
Remember that we would have easily won that game if
either of those players.
Kadarius Toney would have not existed.
Yes. Yeah.
And Sky Moore.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure Sky Moore had a bad
Sky
game.
Moore had one hit him in the face mask.
Did he?
On the 4th down.
Nothing as bad as that DeAndre Hopkins drop. DeAndre Hopkins went somewhere weird, didn't he?
Did he get signed? I didn't see anything about that.
I thought he went somewhere weird.
Sounds like New York.
He might have went back to Houston. No, or Washington.
Did he get signed?
He hasn't been signed yet. There you go. Okay, so he hasn't been signed yet.
Yeah, so Patrick said do not re-sign D-Hop.
I think D-Hop's old, man. I think it's quite simply. I think Hollywood Brown, we're going to talk about Hollywood Brown coming up, but I think he's got a little more gas left in the tank.
We'll see.
So Joe Thuney got traded.
Here, move that chat box so we can see chat.
Yeah. I think that's just a general,
X.
hey, we're not gonna do this anymore. God, another one. Holy moly.
No,
no.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
So we're just a weird, it's not a big deal, but so he's fine. It sucks.
Well, it was just that Joe Thuney.
He's old. He's 34 years old.
Yeah, he was aging, and the Chiefs think that they can shore up guard and left tackle.
He doesn't have that many years left on him. I don't think he has that many years of elite offensive line left on him.
And he was expensive. $16 million saved.
Was that how much it was? I thought it was more than that.
$16 million in cap space.
I mean, yeah, so that's an easy deal, I think.
Yeah.
Again, you have to save money, and I think Trey Smith is going to get a guard setting the market kind of deal. I think Joe Thuney might have even signed a deal. I'm not sure if he was ready for an extension or not.
Oh no, not with the Chiefs.
I think he signed a deal with Chicago.
Yeah, that's where he traded him. So
Joe Thuney contract. Let me see but I can't remember if the details are posted.
Oh, yeah, because he would just have the 1 year left. But you think he signed an extension with Chicago already?
He has not. He's finishing. He only had 1 year left on him.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. I assume the assumption is that he's going to work out a deal.
Yeah, I think the Bears are having to eat that, right?
Yeah, the Chiefs had signed him for 5 years, $80 million, so that was 16. That was 16,000 a year, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, his cap hit this year was 16 million straight up.
Yep.
His cap hit the last couple of years was actually a little worse. His cap hit last year was almost $27 million.
Yeah, that's probably why we gave him a little trade.
Yeah. So, totally fine.
Yeah.
I think it made a lot of sense for the Chiefs to get rid of him.
Do you think that Kingsley plays guard now?
Yes.
But
absolutely.
Weren't we looking at right guard for Kingsley?
No, it was always going to be. I was thinking about right guard for Kingsley because I thought we were going to let Trey Smith walk and keep Joe Thuney.
Oh.
I didn't even think about the possibility. I forgot the possibility of us trading away Joe Thuney. So
it didn't seem likely to be, but it happened.
No, I believe the assumption, at least for the next year, they're definitely going to have Trey Smith is definitely going to play for the Chiefs next year, right? Or we're going to get a second round pick for him. Sorry, we're watching my cat prance around down here and then meow and go up the stairs. It's kind of funny. So I think that we got off topic, or both got distracted. I think that's. I don't know. Is there any more to say about the Joe Thuney trade?
I mean, I don't know. The Chiefs are looking to get younger. They're obviously going to address that left tackle.
It's bad value, but
they're obviously going to. I think they're going to address guard in the draft.
It's also not a great draft this year.
I don't know. I think the Chiefs saw the Chargers' success with Joe Alt and think that they can get some.
Joe Alt was a top. No.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
No.
I think the Chiefs are going to draft a guard with their first pick.
No.
You don't think so?
Joe Alt's a tackle also.
Okay.
No. You don't draft a guard in the first round.
Okay, we'll see.
No. Luther Burden.
They're not going to draft Luther Burden.
It has to be Luther
No,
Burden.
it does not, dude.
Yes, absolutely.
Whatever, man.
Well, listen, you're not going to sign Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. Already got to start thinking for the future. You
don't have to start thinking for 2 years.
I'm already thinking about it.
Rashee Rice has 2 more years.
I'm already thinking about it. He has 1 more year till he gets fussy.
We'll see.
Unless you're apparently Jamar Chase, where you just keep on playing.
I mean, I don't know, dude.
Jamar Chase has to sign a deal, right? Is his contract up?
I have no idea.
Let me look that up. Hold on. And then we can finally move on.
We can discuss Jamar Chase when we get to the rest of the NFL, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. You're right. Let's talk about the
This was blockbuster. This was this morning, right?
yes.
I was not expecting this at all.
No, and I hate it. I don't know about you.
I don't think any of us expect it. I don't hate it that much.
The Nick Bolton signing is what was on here. We didn't actually say it out loud. 3 years, $45 million. I believe it's $30 million guaranteed. So it's really a 2-year contract.
I don't hate it that much. He's 25.
You don't hate it that much?
No.
I hate it.
He's 25, a really good linebacker.
He's a fine linebacker.
Wasn't he like all pro?
No, I don't think he's got it.
He's a leading tackler for the Chiefs in a season.
Every middle linebacker is the leading tackler for their team. That's how it works.
No, like of all time, no one has had more tackles in a season than Nick Bolton.
Okay. That's fine.
He's really good at what they ask him to do. And Spagnuolo loves him.
That's the only defense here is this has to be a Spagnuolo power play where he just said, no, you have to pay him.
I think Spagnuolo said, if I'm not going to go try to become a head coach anywhere else, then you need to keep me happy too.
Nick Bolton has never been in a Pro Bowl. He's never been an All-Pro.
Well, he doesn't play in Pro Bowls. He plays in Super Bowls. So,
well, he could have played his first year. So,
could he have? Yes, I guess technically, huh?
2021. Lost to the Bengals. Yeah.
Well, in the championship game. So I don't think we were going to the Pro Bowl.
You could still go to the Pro Bowl.
Oh, because it's the week before. That's right.
Yeah. He did not.
Yeah, whatever. It's a Pro Bowl. Who cares? Like Tom Brady once said, "Do you think we're in this shit for Pro Bowls?"
Yeah. But Nick Bolton, 3 years, $45 million. I would not have paid Nick Bolton that. He's just not. Where do you think that puts him in terms of middle linebackers?
Top 10.
Yeah.
Pay? Yeah, top 10.
Even more.
You think he's top 5?
He is 5th.
Oh, that's fine.
To be fair, you know that the top 5 is. I think I can do this off the top of my head. I just saw it. Number 1.
Dre Greenlaw.
Number 1 is Roquan Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2, Fred Warner.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Number 3
That's
is
what I was trying to say when I said
Edmonds
Greenlaw, because
with
Greenlaw's a
Chicago.
Tremaine Edmonds. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Number 4, Zach Bond, who was just an All-Pro, just got re-signed by the Eagles.
No.
What?
No, no. Yeah, Bond got re-signed by the Eagles, yeah.
Yeah. Number 5 is Nick Bolton.
That's fine.
He's just not that caliber player.
He won us 2 games last season.
He's not Fred Warner.
He won us 2 games.
The defensive line won the Atlanta game. They blew up that play. Nick Bolton cleaned it up.
You know who doesn't make that play? A lot of shitty linebackers.
You know who does make that play? Drew Tranquil, who could just slot it over and play middle linebacker. Like he did when Nick Bolton was hurt half the year.
Are you just saying that Drew Tranquil's just more cerebral, more of a lunch pail, plays the game the right way kind of guy?
I guess Nick Bolton missed half of the games last year. Sorry.
You mean 2 years ago?
No, I mean last year.
This last season?
No. 2023.
Yes, 2 years ago.
I would call that last year. All right, I don't know.
It's the weird just about the offseason.
Yeah, look, don't fucking.
I don't know. Truman, the cap goes up by $20 million a year.
Sure.
$30 million is going to look like a good deal for a good linebacker here in this year.
It's $15 million a year.
You do not want to be the 3rd or 4th team to sign your linebacker. You want to do what the Eagles and the Chiefs did.
I didn't want to sign a linebacker.
Okay, sure, but the Chiefs
draft another. Nick Bolton was drafted in the 2nd round, right? Go draft another Nick Bolton.
The Chiefs clearly think. Well,
yes. The Chiefs
apparently we're drafting a guard in the 2nd round, Truman. According to experts on this show.
I don't think you should draft a guard in the 2nd round. Listen, I think you should draft Luther Burden in the 1st round. No. Or you should trade back 10 picks and draft Luther Burden in the top 10 of the 2nd
Our
round.
wide receiver core is set, man. We're going to be getting a Tyler Lockett, a
Luther Burden type.
No, we're not going to be drafting a wide receiver.
Yes.
No, we are not.
Do it again.
No, we're not going to.
Again.
It's not going to happen.
Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, Luther Burden. Come on, dude.
How many 4 wide receiver sets did we run last year in general?
Travis Kelce's getting old. We're going to have to run more 4 wide receiver sets.
Dude, I bet you $5 they don't sign a wide receiver in the first 2 rounds.
Draft a wide receiver?
In the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll take that bet.
Yeah, no fucking way, buddy.
I want them to. That's the thing. I don't care if they will. I want them.
They're going to be drafting a running back, and they're going to get an offensive lineman.
In the first 2 rounds? They better not fucking draft a running back. No. They're drafting DJ Giddens in the 3rd round.
No way. 2 hometown kids drafted to KC in one draft?
Luther Burden first. I think Luther Burden, technically is from Lee Summit. You know what?
Yeah, he's a hometown kid.
No, sorry. I meant to say. St. Louis.
That's a hometown kid.
No, it's not.
Close enough.
Shut up, nerd. He is from St. Louis. I was right. Bitch.
Whatever, bro.
2-time first team all SEC. So actually, I want them to go Luther Burden in the first round. I want them to draft probably a cornerback in the second round, honestly. To be honest with you, they're re-signed. Where they're at now, I don't know what...
Buddy, we're drafting a safety in the first 2 rounds.
Why?
Because we're not going to re-sign Justin Reed.
Okay, why?
Because now we have a hole there.
No, you don't. Brian Cooks and Jaden Hicks. Brian Cook and Jaden Hicks. And I think you also have Shamari Connor and the fucking Chris Roland Wallace.
Whoa, those are all pro players.
Those are fine. Those are good.
We'll see.
That's why you drafted a safety with the second round pick the last 2 years. Or you picked Jaden Hicks, I guess, was a 4th round, but he should have been. He was like second round talent. And Brian Cook was a second round talent. I don't know what. I'm just telling you. Let's keep it moving. Jaylon Moore, your new left tackle.
Yep.
An interesting. So what I was talking about before Nick Bolton got signed is I said, don't spend the money on Nick Bolton. I said, spend the kind of money you would spend on Nick Bolton on a left tackle. I want a fine tackle. And that's what we got.
It's fine.
Unfortunately, they did sign him to Nick Bolton money while also signing Nick Bolton to Nick Bolton money, which is annoying.
Well, the cap's going up by Nick Bolton money.
They're both making $15 million.
The cap's going up by Nick Bolton money.
Sure.
You'll never believe this, but the Chiefs are once again going to restructure Patrick Mahomes' deal.
Yeah, I know. So this guy is just to fill everybody in, this guy's a left tackle. He's basically the guy who's played whenever Trent Williams is hurt.
Or suspended.
Was he suspended?
Yeah, because he hit somebody in the head at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He got in a fight that one time.
So he started 5 games last year. He started 7 games the years before that. I think it's like 2-3-2. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. He started 12 total games for the Niners.
How many? Here's the most. So I couldn't find easily in the amount of time I was looking at it. You know, I try to work when I'm at work, but I looked at it for 5 to 10 minutes about just trying to read about Jaylon Moore. I couldn't find how many sacks he's given up, but I could find how many penalties he's had. Oh, and how many penalties has he had in his NFL career?
Isn't it 2?
He's had 12 starts. He has had 2 penalties. How many holding penalties has he had?
Just 1, right?
0.
0?
0 holding penalties, 1 false start, 1 mysterious penalty, which is probably like a hands to the face.
Why you say mysterious? Because it didn't list the
Yeah, it wasn't listed. It was only called out for.
I hope it was
start.
a sideline infringement.
I hope he drop kicked somebody.
You hope he goes to the Trey Smith school of protecting the quarterback.
Yeah, mean.
You know who I miss? Who before they tore both their ACLs? Kelechi Smele, man.
He played 2 plays.
Yeah. And he was mean as fucking training camp. He was the next big thing, and then he fucking tore his ACLs.
He was mean. He was a mean guy.
This is the exact kind of guy I wanted on my own line.
I wonder where that guy is now.
But I don't know. Probably, I don't know.
A bouncer at a club somewhere.
Probably maybe a bouncer at a club somewhere. He might not even need to work.
Yeah, there used to be a guy at Power and Light, at least a PBR Big Sky, who was a
Raider.
Had a Super Bowl ring. Just shows how little they paid people back then.
Right.
Yeah, that guy made fucking.
He was like a 70s, 80s Raider.
Yeah.
With Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, won a Super Bowl ring. So Jaylon Moore.
So the big thing on this,
fine.
Truman, is that the Chiefs believe he's got like really big upside.
Yeah.
And that the only reason he wasn't playing is because Trent Williams is in front of him.
Sure.
So, Trent Williams, arguably top 5 in football.
Yeah.
So not too many guys that are good with upside are gonna. You're not gonna start. Oh, this guy's got upside. Let's see. This isn't Football Manager, man.
Yeah.
You're not giving him a start. It's the NFL. So.
Right. Shout out Rory or Roar and Bowl in chat. Not in chat, but in our Twitter group chat, he did mention that. I think it's like if he starts, assuming he will start, he's like the third lowest paid starting left tackle who's not on a rookie contract.
Huh. Oh, so
And
yeah.
And I think that's important context for it, essentially. It's
Yeah,
like,
because good left tackles get paid. All the rest of them are draft picks.
yeah.
So yeah, tackles are kind of like running backs. You cycle through them until you find good ones.
And again, I think that's what we've advocated for here on the show is I don't need a top 10 tackle.
We just need
sign tackle 16.
We just need to not have tackle 32 and 33 and 34.
Sign tackle 20. That's fine.
It just can't be. It just can't be tackle 32.
That's like Joe Thuney. Joe Thuney was tackle
25.
Probably tackle 12 those first couple games, and then we got to the Super Bowl and he was tackle 31.
Yeah.
Tackle 29. Once they realized they could just bull rush him, it was over.
Yeah.
I'll hold that till the grave. Is that
yeah, it was tough.
I put that on Joe Thuney, which is really me putting it on the Chiefs coaching staff for never moving anybody over.
You could also just tip your cap to Josh Sweat and just move on.
That's true too.
Now that he's
Sweat?
Sweat, yeah. Now that he's ruined his career,
what'd he do?
he went to the Cardinals.
Did he?
Yeah,
Interesting.
his
Moving
career is over.
Let's do a couple of the players that have left. Turk Wharton.
Panthers for big money. 3-year, 54.
Good for him. Yeah, that's one of those. We weren't going to pay you $18 million a year.
Shout out to Turk Wharton, man.
Fucking beast. I wish we
liked
could
him.
re-sign him.
Yeah, we liked him. Unfortunate cap casualty.
You think that means maybe they try to bring Charles Omenihu back?
Maybe. I think we see Felix in an increased role.
God, I hope so.
We'll see.
Move him inside. He's short. Move him inside.
He's not big enough yet.
Hashtag go Miners. Yes. Bargy 101, I agree. I think we should pay everybody who went to Missouri S&T $18 million a year for 3 years. For sure. Justin Watson left. Christian Watson even.
Justin Watson. Man, we're going to have to retire that button.
Maybe the original, I think. Oh, no. It was Cooper DeJean. Never mind. For the white guy. But you know what?
No, it was Justin Watson was definitely the original white guy, yeah.
No, that was definitely Cooper DeJean.
No.
Because they're like...
because we were talking about safeties.
He's
yeah.
like, yeah! White guy! Yeah! One time for Justin Watson. Almost did it again. All right, one more
Christian
time.
Watson
Even.
Justin Watson.
Only if I'm...
He went... Where did Justin Watson go? He went to the... Did you go back to Tampa? I don't remember.
Justin Watson went to Houston.
Oh, that's right. He's in Houston.
By the way, if you combine Bargy 101's contract and Turk Wharton's contract, they average out to about $18 million a year. So it's pretty good.
True.
You
can add in my NFL contract in there too.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Or no, I just mean general employment contract.
Oh no, is he unemployed?
No, he's not unemployed, but I mean, it's a rounding error. We're all rounding. Everybody here is a rounding error for NFL contracts, to be fair.
I thought Truman was calling out somebody who's unemployed in the chat.
If you got just this isn't anybody's, but like, you know, if Turk Wharton had got signed to 18.060 $18,660,000, you'd be like, that was weird. What a weird contract that was.
Yeah, they just added Bargy's salary on there.
Yeah. No, he's getting paid probably more than 60.
Yeah, you know, I realized when I got here is I just should have worn my Nick Bolton jersey because for the first time in a very long time, an Owen jersey is getting a second contract.
Good for you, dude. Good for you.
Very exciting.
Proud of you.
Hey, one of your jerseys got a second contract. You should have been happy.
Travis Kelce?
No, the other one in a really weird roundabout way.
Felix?
No.
Oh, Kareem Hunt?
Got a second contract, technically.
What I didn't realize, I took my Kareem Hunt jersey to the ASHRAE conference, the one I went to for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I let my boss wear it. That nameplate is like unstitched at the bottom. It's like falling off.
Oh, the Hunt? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? It's been around for 7 to 8 years. It's seen its better days. So Justin Watson left.
The Chiefs have a couple of players coming off injury that are in the prove-it years this year.
Justin Watson wasn't that good that last year.
Oh, no, he's fine. They'll be able to replicate his performance with Nico Remigio, which is what I think the plan is, because they liked him at punt return. So I think they'll just now use him as the Sky Moore slot wide receiver type.
That's not who's going to do Justin Watson's role.
The 200 yards a year roll. I think Nico Remigio could do the 180 yards a year roll.
Luther Burden.
Shut the fuck up. There is no way. I'll bet you $10 the Chiefs don't draft Luther Burden.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that bet.
I bet you won't.
I'll give you $1 if you'll pay me 10.
No.
Yes.
Well, that's
plus 1,000 odds is about right for me calling a bet.
It's probably, honestly, I'd probably be hosting you for plus 1,000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Make it $2 and you got a deal. I'll give you plus 500 odds.
Meet me in the middle, $1.50.
We're arguing over 50 cents.
That's right.
You have 50 cents in the bottom of your car that you're going to vacuum up next time you go vacuum this shit out of your car.
$1.50. Take it or leave it. I need a little cheddar cheese.
You know what? Cheese. Yeah. I'll bet you. Yeah, there you go. I'll give you
Tweet it out. Send it over.
Plus 750 odds.
Tweet it out. Send it over. Is that 750? You did that math wrong.
Am I?
Plus 666.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
2/3. Wait, no.
No. I did that wrong.
1.5 times 7.5.
10 divided by 1.50. No, it is plus 666. I was right. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right, but it is.
Right. Yeah. Weird.
Okay, I'll tweet it.
Thank you.
I can't wait for my $1.50 Venmo, bro. Can buy myself a gumball.
Hold on, wait. 6. Hold on. I think I'm still doing this wrong.
No, it's right. 1.5 times 6.666 is 10.
It is 10. All right.
Just think of 6 1.5 times instead. 6.66 1.5 times.
Yeah, you're right. When you're right, you're right. That's what I was doing wrong. Yeah. Okay, so Justin Watson left. Boo-hoo. Get over it. Cry me a river. It's over. Oh, I said Elijah Mitchell left, but that's not true. Elijah Mitchell joining the Chiefs.
Weird. Kind of weird. A guy that, I remember one TikTok account said Elijah Mitchell, and I drafted Elijah Mitchell to my fantasy team 2 years ago because of this guy's TikTok, saying that Elijah Mitchell has insane upside and that he's a future MVP winner. And I was like, yeah, this guy seems to know ball. He did not know ball. I believe Elijah Mitchell immediately got injured.
Yeah. Elijah Mitchell, kind of I guess, in my head, he's occupying kind of a hybrid between Jerick McKinnon and Kareem Hunt. He seems fine. And he's probably going to be the second or third running back. I still think the Chiefs draft a running back.
Yeah, in round 6 or 7.
They love to draft a running back. Devin Neal?
How about DJ Giddens?
I said DJ Giddens.
Are people mocking DJ Giddens in the second and third round, though?
I think third or fourth round.
Because he got like the top 40 RAS.
He's like the second running back off the board, probably.
Yeah, because he got a crazy RAS. Like, he's one of the only players ever to help himself out with the combine.
Here's my sneaky one. You know who I'd kind of want?
Who?
Like later on?
Ollie Gordon?
Ollie Gordon. Damn it.
Man, I know your brain so well, dude. That's crazy.
Two sides of the same coin, me and you. That's a bad analogy to use there, actually.
That is a bad analogy.
We're not. We're not the anti-version of each other. We're basically the same version of each other. Two peas in a pod still, but we're a coin. We're some coins jangling in some pockets. I've lost this analogy.
My gosh. Oh, to be a coin jangling in the pocket with you, buddy.
Two coins jangling in the pocket that is Dahm, that's true. That's what the new description should have been. Hey, go over to Spotify and check out the new description for Dahm, that's true.
Yeah, I updated it.
Description.
I looked at a description of a podcast and I was like, man, I don't even remember what ours is. And I saw what ours is.
Left the original and pretty much just added to it. It looked like.
Yeah, I added to it. It was what we had as the original podcast description was fine, but looking at it, you wouldn't know what our podcast was about.
Yeah.
So I added more.
Yeah, I like it.
Description.
I like it. Okay, Elijah Mitchell doesn't move a needle for me, but doesn't move a needle negative for me. I think that's a fine.
I would say he's an upgrade over Samaje Perine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Who is now old.
Yeah.
So
and going back to the Bengals.
So the Chiefs got younger for not very much.
True sign of being poverty.
And he's only $3.5 million, so worth.
Right. Cool. Take a swing on it. I think Herb Smith Jr. cost like $3.5 million last year.
Yeah. So we'll take that. Absolutely.
Hollywood Brown resigned.
Love this.
I think. Shout out the Dallas police or the Austin police. I think they got Hollywood Brown this contract because the news broke about Xavier Worthy, and then later that day, it broke in the morning, and then later that day, the Hollywood Brown got signed, and then later that day, no, I think it was the next day because I think it was Saturday.
I think it was early on Sunday morning.
Yeah, Saturday was Xavier Brown. What a monster. Sunday morning was Xavier Worthy. What a monster. Sunday morning was Xavier Worthy, totally innocent, exonerated.
Yeah. How are the Chiefs going to do a Tyreek Hill situation twice?
Yeah, so I guess I said Xavier Worthy re-signed. No. Xavier Worthy.
News.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hollywood Brown, $6 million guaranteed, $5.5 million in incentives with a little bit of a signing bonus in there.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I just saw the 11 million.
Yeah, so it's...
Are they likely to be earned? What is that? It's LTBE?
I don't know. I didn't say that in the tweet. But $5 million, $6 million guaranteed with $5.5 million of incentives and like $14,000 signing bonus.
I think that's fine.
I think it's great.
Whatever.
There's some roster bonus. There's $250,000 of roster bonuses in there.
Yeah.
So that's $250,000 of don't get hurt.
Xavier Brown.
Jeez,
Dude,
there's a new button for you.
Hollywood Brown coming back to, I think, try to get that Juju Smith-Schuster deal. I think he comes back, hopefully has 900.
And then goes to the Patriots.
And then goes and gets signed by someone else. Feels like next year will be the market? The
Jacksonville.
Bears. The Bears again, actually, probably.
Yeah, probably.
That feels right. Yeah, Jacksonville sounds like a great spot for him. Tennessee, always looking to sign a guy like that for too much money. Yeah, for sure.
Carolina.
I guess I didn't say him. I thought
Seattle right now is signing.
Washington, the Commanders, probably. I feel like they don't have enough.
Seattle's doing advanced tanking.
Or did the Commanders get somebody weird? We're going to go through the NFL news, but they got somebody weird.
Yeah, they did. I don't remember who it was. I remember saying
they did re-sign Bobby Wagner.
Xavier Worthy news. We need to touch on it real quick. For those of you who don't know, Xavier Worthy was arrested for, quote, laying hands on a woman and contributing to asphyxiation.
There's family member, I think.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, family member, family dispute, whatever.
Yes. Impeding them from breathing.
Yes.
It was weird. He choked somebody.
Yeah, they're saying he choked somebody. Then
arrested Saturday morning.
Spent the night in jail, the whole night, which is fucking horrible.
Really?
I think so.
Oh.
But spent an amount of time in jail. Then was released later because footage and eyewitness reports came out saying that I believe there was camera footage or something.
Yeah.
But she had evidently been caught cheating on Xavier Worthy, and they were engaged.
Well, that's all speculative.
I don't think it is because I think it's on camera. But I don't think
it's been officially reported by anybody.
It has been okay. What happened was
not that anybody's going to sue.
They had
Dahm, that's true for slander.
Or
libel or whatever.
The story goes, and I don't really care too much about the weird details, but apparently she was cheating on him. Xavier said, "I caught you. We're done. Get out of my house." And then for like 2 days, she didn't leave his house.
Yeah.
And and at one point on that Saturday morning, had started like beating him and trashing his apartment, and police were called, and she made up a story to get him arrested.
Essentially, yeah. That's like I did see from was it Seth Kaiser, who's
a pretty good NFL news guy.
Yeah, but he's also a lawyer in Minnesota.
Oh, I did not know that.
He's like a lawyer and a pastor. He's a whole thing, and but he commented because he always has pretty good legal takes because he's a lawyer. And he even commented that the fact that they dropped charges within a day means that there must have been overwhelming evidence that whatever happened was a lie, essentially.
Yeah.
And
so probably it sounds like obviously it hasn't been released yet, but it was like camera footage inside his house.
Yep. But I think that was it. I think that's most.
But yeah, so if you don't know, Xavier Worthy is innocent, even though the memes were flying for a short amount of time.
But I think that's it, right? I think that's it
nothing
for
else.
Chiefs news. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Turk Wharton gone, Justin Watson gone. Justin Reed not re-signed, but hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, when they said the Chiefs weren't going to re-sign him, he commented on the tweet and said, that's news to me. Like they hadn't had talks or that talks hadn't broken down.
So it sounds like they're probably going to re-sign him to a deal then, you think?
I don't know, man. What did he get last deal?
I think he got $30 million.
That's the thing. Like they very rarely re-sign for less money. You know.
Justin Reed seems like he likes winning though.
True. And he's been around for how old is Justin Reed?
So Justin Reed's been in the league for a while. He was at least a second-year player when in 2018.
Would you call Justin Reed like old?
I think he's
He feels old, doesn't
he's
he?
our age, isn't he?
Yeah. He's born in between me and you.
Wow, he's our age. So 28.
He's
Yeah, that makes
February
sense.
15th, 1997.
Because he would have entered. Because he was.
I was about to say he feels old.
Was
He's
he
not
on a
that good.
rookie deal when the Houston Texans gave a rookie a fake punt play? Was his first year 2019?
Career earnings, he would have been drafted 2018.
Okay, so second-year player.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he signed with the Chiefs for where is that? Breakdown? Hello? Draft breakdown?
Draft breakdown? Look at history. Look at like salary.
3 years, it looks like 20 million.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No. 3 years, 30 million.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'd do it again. I'd do 3 years, 30 million.
He's fine.
I'd be fine.
He's an above average to good safety. He's not like, insane or anything.
But he's 28. This is his last big contract, probably.
Yeah, okay.
He might go somewhere else and get paid $20 million, and that's fine. Go somewhere else and get paid $20 million. We can't re-sign Justin Reed for 3 years, $60 million.
No. I bet you they give 2 years, 25.
Yeah, if Justin Reed comes back, 2 years, 25 feels right.
2 years, 30 probably because the Chiefs like to give out money right now.
Or 3 years, 45, just like maybe everybody's getting 3 years, 45.
$15 million a year ain't that crazy of a contract.
What's the Chiefs' cap situation at?
I don't know. Getting rid of Thuney, getting rid of Wharton's freeing up some money.
Oh, there it is. Hold on, cap.
It'd probably be like Chiefs have $20 in a bag of chips left in cap space. That's probably what it'll say. But the Chiefs' impact players are all signed. On offense, they're mostly dealing with rookies.
Kind of confusing. This isn't great at showing me what.
Noah Gray rookie deal, Worthy Rice rookie deal.
Right now, the Chiefs have negative $8 million in cap space.
Oh no! I wonder if they'll rectify it somehow.
I hate you, dude. You're the worst.
Mahomes' $8 million signing bonus? That's crazy.
They have the highest paid active roster right now.
Yeah, makes sense. Linebacker, quarterback, tight end.
You are probably right. They probably will redo Mahomes because Mahomes' cap hit. Do you know how much his cap hit is this year?
Is it like 12 million?
77.8.
Damn.
God damn. Yeah, how the fuck do you?
I don't know. Let Brett Veach worry about that. He's good at this. That's one thing that Brett Veach has been really good about is managing cap.
Yeah, gosh. So how much was Mahomes' cap hit spin in the past?
Is this the first big year of Mahomes?
Yes. 5 years, 7 years, 35 years, 37 years, 37 years. Sorry.
5 million.
5 million, 7 million, 35 million, 35.8 million, 37.1, 37. And then this year 66, next year 68. Then it's 64.
Damn.
Then it's 32. Then it's 34, then it's 45, then it's 48. So there's and then the 2 years after that is 60 and 60.
Damn.
I don't know, man.
Who cares? NFL keeps growing.
I don't know.
Mahomes' contract gets better literally every day.
We could cut him right at
Cut Mahomes? Yeah.
right after the 2027 season.
Good idea.
In 3 years, we're cutting Mahomes, I think, to save cap.
Yeah, probably.
Cap casualty. Hate. Got to cut Mahomes to make room to pay Patrick. So, Patrick Mahomes.
I was like, what?
You were thinking about it.
I was like, what
second.
fucking? I was like, where's this joke going? I couldn't.
You're like, what?
All right, what's next?
Let's talk general NFL news.
Lots
of it.
My opinion, biggest one, Truman, is Sam Darnold to the Seahawks. You see how much they're paying him?
No, not
3 years, $100 million.
He's just another stopgap quarterback. It's just so weird.
I don't think he's good enough for that much money. $33 million a year for Sam Darnold?
I
The
guess.
Seahawks are going to find out what happens when Sam Darnold doesn't have weapons.
So let's start. Maybe the first domino to fall. Devontae Adams signed 2 years for $46 million with the Rams.
Yep.
Too much money to pay Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
The Patriots signed linebacker Harold Landry, 3 years, 43. Don't even know who that is.
He's a linebacker.
The Giants are apparently poised to end up with either Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson.
Oh my gosh, they're not even getting better. They're not even improving from Tommy DeVito.
Austin Hooper went back to New England.
Back to New England?
Yep.
He's been everywhere.
Yep. The big trade, the first trade, Steelers are sending their second-round pick to Seattle for DK Metcalf.
Yeah,
And
crazy.
then Metcalf immediately signed a 5-year, $150 million contract.
Love that.
$30 million, which means Jamar Chase is going to cost $40 million, and T. Higgins is going to cost
35.
33 or whatever. Just so stupid.
Hilarious.
Why would you not re-sign your guys early, dude?
Don't forget, Truman, the Bengals also re-signed Mike Gesicki to a $25.5 million per year.
Yeah, the Packers
Contract.
never even made an offer for DK Metcalf. Caleb rolling in his grave.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
The Falcons signed their left tackle to a 2-year, $45 million extension.
Okay.
Jake Matthews.
Okay. Not gonna lie to
Uh,
you guys, I have deep NFL knowledge, but like the rest of us, it's mainly fantasy football based. I'm not gonna be able to name your left tackle.
Here was a weird one. Panthers signed J.C. Horn to a 4-year, $100 million extension.
He's really good.
He's good. I'm not sure he's top corner in the NFL kind of money.
I think he was statistically top 5 for a while.
No, he's now the highest paid DB in NFL history.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's that.
He's really good.
Khalil Mack went 1 year, 18 mil back to the Chargers.
Oh, they re-signed him?
Yep.
18 million?
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. This is way overpay. He's not very good anymore.
The Bucks signed their guard to a 3-year, $22 million.
Huh. I know that obviously Turk Wharton went to the Panthers as well.
We're going to get there.
Oh, you're going on a timeline?
Yeah. Hassan
Okay.
Reddick went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, breaking up some of that Eagles defense.
Yep.
1-year deal worth $14 million, which means that he definitely wasn't getting paid. There's the Jaylon Moore signing, which came right before Chris Godwin went back to the Bucks on a 3-year, $66 million deal. He cut a hometown discount.
Probably.
He probably could have made DK Metcalf money.
Maybe if you get him to get an overpay.
Yeah. New England was apparently very interested in Chris Godwin. Sorry. We're both very concerned. The cat was walking towards the litter box and then turned around, which is never a good sign to see a cat do. And now she's walking back towards the litter box, so we'll be all right. The Falcons let their corner walk, and he got signed to the Bears to become the second highest paid center behind Reed Humphrey, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Chris Godwin apparently left about $20 million on the table to return to the Bucks, allegedly.
Why? It's Tampa, Florida.
Mm-hmm. Free agent B.J. Hill is returning back to the Bengals on a 3-year, $33 million deal.
Okay.
So they got one done for sure.
Yep.
Finally, the deal that everybody has been waiting for. Apparently, 10 hours ago, Aaron Rodgers was close to signing a deal with the Steelers, which makes me sad. They've got 2 great wide receivers, and it's fucking Aaron Rodgers throwing to them. That's how you win another fucking. That's how you go 9-8 again. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Look at your cat.
What?
Just looking at your cat is making me laugh.
What's she doing?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, she's in the litter box. She's fine. Jimmy Garoppolo went back to the Rams. The Broncos are trying to sign Hufanga, who got fucking laid out by Mahomes that one time.
Oh, that guy.
He's going to do it again.
And again.
The Titans signed the Steelers left tackle, which I think the Chiefs were rumored to be in the running for, and then they ended up signing a different guy, and
Yeah, the Titans gave him a lot of money, right?
4 years, $82 million.
Damn.
Which, I mean, that's, 20 and a half? It's not a huge deal, but it's I mean, obviously more than we were going to pay the guy that we've signed. But again, what's $5 million if $15 million isn't much, you know? Looking for another deal. Sorry. DJ Reed is going to the Lions.
The Lions.
3 years, $48 million.
Huh.
Najee Harris, apparently. Oh, Najee Harris has definitely got signed somewhere. We'll talk about it here in a second. The Panthers are signing the Raiders safety Trevon Moehrig to a 3 year, $51 million contract.
Okay.
$17 million for a guy that I've really haven't heard of until today that plays in the same division as us.
Huh.
Patriots are signed a defensive tackle Milton Williams, another guy that I really hadn't heard of, and they're paying him $26 million a year.
Defensive interior players that aren't like super top tier, you're not gonna really hear about.
Yep. Whoa. The Jags agreed to terms and signed Nick Mullins on a 2 year, $6.5 million deal.
Nick Mullins, the guy who came in for the Niners at one time when they were bad, played well, won the game, and cried.
There's the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, 3 years worth $100 million.
Crazy.
Darius Slay is going to the Steelers. Big play Slay.
Ooh. It's another Eagles defensive player gone.
Jameis is going to the coast. He's probably going to be on the 49ers or the Chargers. Justin Fields signed with the Jets for 2 years, $40 million.
That's going to be fun.
I think so. That will be fun. That's a good spot for him. I think that.
Except he's going to obviously lose the Bills twice a year, but it's going to be fine.
Of course. Dynami Brown, which was a name that a lot of people were Diami Brown.
Okay.
A name that a lot of people were watching.
For the
Ended
Chiefs?
up going to the Jags for 1 year, $12 million.
What position?
Wide receiver.
Oh, never heard of him.
This one I don't like.
What?
Joshua Palmer to the Bills for 3 years, 36.
That's fine. Who cares?
I like Joshua Palmer.
Okay, cool. Get him out of the division.
I would have liked him on us.
That's fine. He can go out of the division.
Yeah. There's Josh Sweat to the Cardinals. You already said that one.
Yeah, crazy. He got big money, Cardinals. Mm-hmm. Another big defensive player for the Eagles gone.
Grady Jarrett, defensive tackle, went to the Bears. Man, a lot of signing by the Bears. The Bears are being
Grady Jarrett,
aggressive.
isn't that a freaking former KU basketball player? I know there's Grady Dick, but isn't Grady Jarrett like an NBA player?
That's who went to the Commanders. Laramie Tunsil.
Oh yeah,
that's a huge trading.
He's old, isn't he? Isn't Laramie Tunsil like 29?
I don't know. I didn't see the deal.
I'm going to find out how old he
Jeremy
is.
Chin, the cocaine dealer himself, 2 years, $16 million for the Raiders, which is perfect for him. There it is. Laramie Tunsil. Commanders receive Tunsil and a 4th-round pick. Texans get a 3rd-round pick, next year's 2nd, and next year's 4th.
Yeah, Laramie Tunsil's 30.
Oh, really? Man. God, that makes me feel old. You remember the fucking bong?
Yes,
the bong picture?
Yes. And that's why his draft stock dropped. Hilarious.
Insane. Aaron Rodgers is the QB that the Giants want. They're waiting to find out.
What is wrong with New York sports?
What is wrong with anybody who
New
wants
York
fucking
sports
Pittsburgh?
teams are going to be
Aaron
Aaron Rodgers and Justin Fields.
I don't get it.
Dude. New York ownership is the dumbest in sports for both of those teams.
Chargers re-signed their center.
Okay, whatever.
Blah, blah, blah. Kenny Pickett, huge deal, is going to the Browns for a 5th-round pick. He actually he got traded for more than the Eagles traded for him. So they made profit on him.
Oh, okay.
Josh Dobbs, 2-year deal with the Patriots.
Are you talking about Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett?
Yes. Charvarius Ward, 3 years, $60 million to go to the Colts.
Interesting. Good for Charvarius. We knew he was good. But we don't pay corners here in Kansas City.
The Rams are planning to release Cooper Kupp.
Wait, hold on. How much did Charvarius Ward make?
3 years, $60 million. You're ready to pay Trent McDuffie 4 years,
$120 million?
$120 million. Yeah.
I am ready, but that's going to be tough.
Ooh, Zach Wilson to the Dolphins.
Wait, what was the one you said 2 seconds ago?
Cooper Kupp's going to be released by the Rams. No way.
Press the button.
White guy! Yeah!
Come on, Chiefs. You just got rid of your old white guy wide receiver. Let's say for another one.
There's just no way. Darius Slayton got re-signed to the Giants. Mac Hollins, that weird guy who always is barefoot, went to the Patriots. Bill signed a defensive tackle. Javonte Williams is signing a deal with the Cowboys,
Okay.
which I think is fine. The Broncos are signing Dre Greenlaw.
The Broncos are signing Dre Greenlaw. I do not like that at all.
Oh, no.
That's a good signing for them. How much?
Oh, the Chargers signed Najee Harris.
That's fine. Who cares?
It doesn't say how much he's signing for.
Man, the AFC West is really gearing up for an arms race outside of the Raiders.
Again, they do this every year, though.
And didn't Geno go to the Raiders?
Gino went to, the Raiders. Yes, the Raiders sounds right, yes. Raiders are making moves to be competitive but not make a real run at it.
The Raiders are making
They're
moves.
like the Broncos last year. The Broncos made a couple moves where you're like, all right. Yeah, all right.
Dude, Bo Nix, so good, though, Truman. So good. So
Kyle
good.
Juszczyk is going to get released.
Yeah. That sounds like a Chiefs signing, by the way. Kyle Juszczyk on a 1-year $7.
Maybe. Apparently the Patriots are thinking about signing Joe Milton.
Who the fuck is
Or
Joe Milton?
trading Joe Milton, sorry.
Who's that?
Their backup quarterback. The
My
Saints are
bad.
re-signing Chase Young. This news just bit.
Shocking.
Dan Skipper is going back to the Lions. Najee Harris has signed with the Chargers, which is perfect because Najee Harris is fucking cooked.
Yeah, he's not that good.
Pro Bowl Byron Murphy, and the Vikings have agreed on a 3-year.
No, that's a corner, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
3 years, $66 million.
I like it, dude. Honestly, anytime these good corners are signing for 20, 22, 23, Trent McDuffie, clearly, man, hey, $25 million a year, man. That's all you're worth. Trust.
Yep. There you go. That's all the deals up to now.
Which one got you most concerned? Greenlaw to the Broncos? Don't like that.
Don't like that. I really don't like Joshua Palmer to the Bills. I know it's not that big of a deal.
Truman, you gotta remember who their coach and quarterback is. We
MVP?
are scared of coach and quarterback.
The DEI MVP, Josh Allen.
And honestly, the Chiefs aren't really scared of coach and quarterback. We're scared of defensive tackle.
I know. I'm just.
Their defense is not good enough. It's not enough. Neither is Houston. You can tune up your offense all you want. You are going to get blitzed on 3rd and 7, and your quarterback is going to piss down his leg and throw the ball away. And then it's going to be Mahomes versus your defense at the end of the game.
I'm trying to think of what has me the most. Turk Wharton leaving sucks.
Yeah, we'll just go D-tackle in the draft.
But 3 years, $54 million. You weren't going to compete with that.
No.
D-tackle could be first round pick,
Yeah, maybe.
but I think it's second round pick.
We'll see. It's going to be weird. The Chiefs, I think this is one of those drafts where, like, obviously last year, we're like, okay, we're going wide receiver with our first pick. This is a draft that, like, there's a couple holes the Chiefs could fill. Like, you know how, like, on the draft boards, they go, like, you know, team needs?
Yeah.
Like, on when the draft starts, and they go, team needs this.
Yeah.
The Chiefs have, like, 4 needs.
Yeah. Well, kinda. But they also don't need anyone.
They don't have any glaringly obvious holes.
There's no. Oh, if we don't draft this in the draft, we're cooked.
Right. So we could go anywhere. So, you know, I think this is
right.
when Brett Veach
Well,
does his best work, though.
So let's go wide receiver. You've got 3. You've got Hollywood Brown,
Rasheed Rice.
Xavier Worthy, and Rasheed Rice.
Yeah.
And DK Metcalf, we're good. We got Sky Moore.
Dude, there's no way he's not cut, right?
I bet, yeah, he's got to be cut.
Is it? Tell me his contract's up. Please look up his contract. Tell me it's up.
He's got to have another year.
Tell me we didn't
His
sign him
first
to a
year is
4-year deal.
2022. He's 22. You have to be signed to 4 years.
I thought it was 3.
No, it's 5 years is the option that you get to pick up if he's a first rounder. Probably don't even save that much money cutting him.
I have to listen to the name Sky Moore for a full other year.
Maybe, unless they shoot him again. They shot him, dude. Okay, so that's wide receiver. Tight end is obviously Travis Kelce.
No Gray as well.
Somebody you might draft, a tight end.
Not a hype down pick though.
Oh, you got Jared Wiley and Noah Gray? Probably not.
No. Yeah, your tight end's secure.
Okay, left tackle, Jaylon Moore.
Yep.
Left guard,
Don't know.
Kingsley Suamatia. And Mike Caliendo, probably.
Okay, yep. Whatever.
Probably a battle on camp.
No, I thought they tendered Mike Caliendo.
Yes, that means they kept him.
Oh, I thought it means getting. I thought
Yeah,
tendered
I got
means,
fucked up on that.
I thought tendered means getting ready to get rid of.
No, because they tendered Mike Caliendo and tendered Matt Ariza. They're keeping both of those guys.
Okay, I like that then.
Center, Creed Humphrey, obviously. Right guard, Trey Smith, obviously. Jawan Taylor, right tackle. That's fine. Whatever. Quarterback could be anybody. Maybe an open
I heard
competition.
Chris Oladokin looked good.
I think it's an open competition between Mahomes, Oladokin, and
Whatever quarterback they signed in free agency.
Who does that feel like? Trying to think.
Backup quarterback, veteran guy. You know what it feels like, Truman?
Joe Flacco.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson.
He got traded to the Eagles.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sorry, he was included in that Kenny Pickett trade.
Oh, Ben DiNucci
Yes.
or Tommy DeVito.
Yeah.
One of those guys.
Tommy DeVito got re-signed to the Giants.
So Ben DiNucci then.
Yeah.
Oh, or we could have the GOAT backup. Come on,
Jordan Tiamu,
No, the GOAT backup, Truman.
Chase Daniel.
Think of TikToks. Think of TikToks.
Mike Glennon.
Yes, Mike Glennon.
Oh,
The Chiefs love a 33-year-old. How old is Mike Glennon right now? If Mike Glennon is 32, he's getting signed by the Chiefs.
no way he's that old.
Mike Glennon.
Mahomes,
Age.
running backs. Obviously,
Mike Glennon is 35. Book it. He's getting signed.
too old, way too old. Pacheco and Elijah Mitchell at running back,
Yep,
and probably somebody they draft.
probably.
DJ Giddens, Devin Neal, Ollie
Yep.
Gordon.
Fullback currently open. Kyle Juszczyk is probably going to get signed by us.
Probably a running back you've never heard of is who they're drafting, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
So that's offense. Move over to defense side of the ball.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. Your defensive line is Chris Jones, Mike Dana, George Karlaftis,
Felix right now.
Felix as it stands right now. A defensive tackle might be where you go because
Maybe.
technically Mike Dana and Felix could both play defensive tackle, but
Oh, no.
probably-
Mike Pinnell still on the team. I believe he got signed to 2 years.
okay, maybe Mike Pinnell. Yeah, sure.
Let me double check on that. Mike Pinnell might have only been signed to a 1.
We could get deeper at defensive line. Cornerback is Trey McDuffie. Outside cornerback is obviously Jaylon Watson.
Yep.
Maybe Christian Watson even.
Justin Watson.
Maybe. And they still have Joshua Williams, and they had somebody else out there.
What's an SFA mean?
I don't know.
That's what he is right now. An SFA. Oh, he's an undrafted free agent right now. He's in free agency.
He's just a free agent.
He's also 34, so I doubt we re-sign Mike Pinnell.
Yeah, you could always bring him back on a 1-year, $6 million.
Also, the
contract
Lakers
or
lost by 3 to the Nets somehow.
whatever. LeBron's out for 2 weeks.
Actually?
Yeah.
LeBron!
He's out for a week or 2.
Damn.
Okay.
Stephen A. Smith's aura injured him, huh?
Hit him with a Biden blast.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Cornerback, Jaylon Watson, Trent McDuffie,
Chris Roland Wallace.
Joshua Williams, Roland Wallace. Safeties, Brian Cook, Jaden Hicks, Chris Roland Wallace,
maybe Justin
Shamar
Reed.
Connor,
Maybe Justin Reed if they resign.
maybe Justin Reed.
Currently restricted.
Linebackers are Leo Chenal, Nick Bolton,
Drew Tranquil.
That's your team.
We
And
don't have very many open spaces. D-tackle seems like the spot.
That's a team that doesn't feel elite. But it's a team that is a playoff team, and you can draft it and still make signings to get to elite.
You can make that team elite
You could make that team elite.
with not very much effort.
Yeah. You need to hit.
Because if Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown are healthy, and your tight ends are an elevating Noah Gray and a declining Travis Kelce, you have an elite offense.
An elevating Noah Gray. Yeah.
That's my goat right there. Don't you ever talk shit on baby Kelce.
Ascending Noah Gray.
That's right.
All right, hold on. Chiefs draft picks, real quick.
We have
Actually, you know what? We'll talk draft plan next week. How about that?
okay. I believe we have 8 picks, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Do we? You
Yeah,
think?
I think we have.
Yeah, I guess I'll name you the picks real quick.
I bet you. Okay, hold on. Let me guess first. I'm pretty sure it's first, second, third, 2 fourths, a fifth, and 2 6s and 7ths.
That's too many picks. The Chiefs only have 6 picks.
Oh, only 6? Then we
Yes.
don't have a second round then.
But they have 4 picks inside the top 100. They have 1 first to 1 second and 2 thirds.
But no 4th or 5th?
They do have a fourth. They do not have a fifth or a sixth.
Damn, that's crazy. That's when Brett Veach finds the best players in the draft.
Yeah, that is the only downside. But also, one of their third round picks is pick 66, which is basically almost a second round pick.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And then they've got pick 95 at the end of the third round. So it's really not 4 top 100 picks. You can do a lot with that.
And Brett Veach has been pretty good. He's been around 50%ish recently. So
Trade Mahomes.
Trade Mahomes. Oh my god.
Did 5 first round
Dude,
picks.
I wonder if you put that shit into like old NFL games, because you know how like in the NBA, the 2K games, they grade your trade and stuff. If you did that on an NFL game, would it like rate it as a good trade if you got like 4 first rounders from Mahomes?
I can't even imagine what it would take.
I don't know.
Okay, top 5 random mascots for let's finish this up. Top
All right,
5.
I'll go
random
first. I got
mascots.
mine already.
You've got them already. Okay.
Yeah, I'm goated basically. Number 5, it's time. Green Sox. Because we've got a White Sox and a Red Sox. How about the Green Sox?
Okay. The yellow Sox.
Yeah. Number 4, the Flotsam. Do you know what Flotsam is?
No.
So there's 2 kinds of sum in the ocean. There's Jetsam and there's Flotsam. Jetsam is stuff that people have thrown overboard. Flotsam is like stuff from boat wrecks. It seems like a minor league team would be named that to me. Number 3, the LCD flat screen TVs. I mean, just it speaks for itself, I think. Number 2, this is probably just for a New York-based team, the Sewer Rats. I mean, why not? There's enough rats, except Alberta. It's like the only place that doesn't have rats. And my number 1, the batting order. It would just be cool.
That would be kind of.
Yes, number 5, the Green Sox. Number 4, the Flotsam. Number 3, the LCD flat screen TVs. Number 2, the Sewer Rats. And number 1, the batting order.
I like that.
Like, yeah, come on. Like, think about it. Do the fucking Wichita batting order. Sounds fucking sick.
That does sound kind of sick. Okay, my number 5.
Aurora batting order. Fucking Cheyenne batting order.
There you go. Number 5. The college dorm room microwaves.
Oh my gosh. Great one. It's dirty as shit.
The Manhattan college dorm room microwaves.
Shockingly clean.
Yes. Number 4, the axolotls. They're on the pink stairs.
Is there anyone at my front door, perhaps?
We'll see you tomorrow.
Only if there's a penguin.
Number 3. I almost put penguins on here. Number 3, the Flying Dutchman. Fire.
That's goated.
Actually fire. That's a fire one. It's probably actually already been one, I feel like.
I doubt it, considering it's about the Netherlands.
That's fair. Number 2, shout out RFK, the brainworms.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, the St. Louis brainworms?
Can't get them out of my head.
The Rolla brainworms? See, that would go hard in Rolla.
The Burlington brainworms.
The Burlington brainworms? Absolutely.
Dude, the freaking
RFK throws out the first pitch.
the Ottawa brainworms.
Well, like the New Mexico team one time was like the green chili cheeseburgers.
Potawatomi brainworms.
I'm like, the Waco brainworms?
The Bridgeport.
Yep. The Biloxi brainworms?
See, now we're just pulling out random town names. That
The Omaha brainworms?
the Mountain Home brainworms.
How many times I've said brainworms the same time every time. It feels like it's been
Brainworms?
like repeated.
Luigi board?
Wah Wegboard.
Wah Wegboard.
The Reno brainworms? Okay. And number 1, the oyster crackers.
Of course. Yes, as we all know and love. The Old Yeller oyster crackers.
I thought about putting like a team as the clam chowder, or like, but then I was like the clam chowders, and I was like, no, not exactly. So then I just went the next thing that would go in clam
Oyster
chowder,
crackers.
Oyster crackers, yeah.
The Gloucester oyster crackers.
Gloucester oyster crackers, yes.
You know, actually,
Banger.
it's growing on me.
You're welcome. All right, so number 5, the college dorm room microwaves.
The Ocean Beach Oyster Crackers.
Number 4, the Axolotls.
That's just good. That's just
Number
good
3, the Flying Dutchman. Number 2, the Brainworms. The Brainworms?
Okay. While you're doing this, I'm gonna look up an alpha. Here, keep going.
Number 1, the Oyster Crackers.
I'm gonna look up an alphabetical list of minor league teams because I know there's some we haven't heard of. Minor league.
There's some pretty good ones. Again,
Sod Poodles, obviously.
So this started because we were talking about the Chicago Dogs. That's a independent league team.
Altoona has a team. The Akron Rubber Ducks. The Biloxi Shuckers.
Yep.
The Binghamton Rumble Ponies.
I like that one.
Good one.
The
Asheville Tourists. Who's touring Asheville? You better bring your scuba suit.
North Carolina. Oh, come on. Oh, boo.
What, too soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, Fort Myers Mighty Mussels. That's basically oyster crackers. Dude, crazy one. Iowa Cubs. Come on, guys, for fuck's sake. The Modesto Nuts. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's a fish, by the way.
Oh, yes, we know.
The Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. Rancho Cucamonga Quakes.
Thank you, yes.
I like the Rail Riders. That's a good one, obviously.
That's
the Sugarland Space Cowboys. Oh, that's a good
the
one.
Rail Riders also is part of what started all of this. We had 2 problem chatters in chat earlier.
Montgomery Biscuits. Solid one.
Yep.
Solid one. The Lansing Lug Nuts. Come on, man.
I like that one.
Hickory Crawdads. Good one. Fort Wayne Tin Caps.
Come on, daddy fans.
The Erie Seawolves. Now that just makes sense.
Yeah.
That just makes sense. Because I believe the USS Erie was a Seawolf.
Okay.
I believe it was a destroyer.
Okay.
Which would make sense. Last one. Beloit Skycarp. The fuck is a Skycarp? What the fuck is their mascot? It's like a the Beloit Skycarp's mascot is a Canadian goose with a bandana holding a spoon. Deport the team. Canadian geese, man. The Biloxi Shuckers. It's got a clam. Yeah.
Also looks like Big Cat's run is done. He was 16-0.
What do you mean?
He was 16-0. Like he'd won 16 bets in a row.
Oh.
But he probably lost.
Well, good.
Is an axolotl supposed to... Okay. All right, you done?
Bang. I'm so fucking smart. The USS Erie was absolutely a destroyer.
That's what you're looking up right now?
Yeah, it was a destroyer. It was a gunboat.
All right.
A Seawolf.
All done. All done, folks. Thank you all for being here. Pop Culture Man, you got anything you want to add?
My brother got another red card.
And then almost got jumped?
Yeah, and almost got... Oh, you follow on Snapchat, don't you?
No, you showed it to me.
I told you that? Oh, yeah. Well, my brother was playing in Spain, as you guys all know by now. And his team won the game 1-0. And after the game, one of the players slapped my brother in the face. So my brother, pushed the guy to get him away from him. And this is after the game. And they both got a red card, which was later rescinded. But then when they were loading up on the team bus, some big dudes jumped out of a car, like 3 of them, and almost jumped my brother and his teammate, which is fucking insane. Over tier 6/7 soccer.
Christ.
Apparently the red card was rescinded, though. And he did score over the weekend, which is cool.
Nice.
For the U19s.
Nice.
Very cool. We like that.
That's cool. All right. I think that does it.
Yeah.
Pop Culture Minute done. Twitter.com/SteamMachine. Twitter.com/OwenGoshDominant. Owen, read the Patreon.
Joe, Aaron, Skylar, Ozzy, Dylan. Joe, Aaron, Skylar, Dylan, Ozzy, and Mailbox.
Opening this weekend.
Opening 2 days from now when you're listening to this.
Go get a Melt Monster.
Go get, dude. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend.
It's cold. It's cold this weekend.
Okay, good.
Where are you going?
Going to meet the parents.
Whoa.
I know. It's gonna be a real hard test for me to pass.
Twitter.com/Owen Gus Dahm and Twitter.com/Steam Machine. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment what Owen should do to impress the parents. Follow us, rate us on Spotify.
Bye. Love you.
I get it all.